momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. He'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the drive with Warren. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Stop.
From the 39. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Let's go now. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 6.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and very long.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. No street. 19 tight. 19 tight. Take over.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. Brought in at the 41. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Cardinals football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun handoff to Warren. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Hey, alert 33. Run. Watch out.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great. If you could feel a little momentum on their side, maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Well, no luck on his first look at the game, so it's going to be 4th and short.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Hey, alert. King.
Mayfield to throw for it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
19 Tiger, 9 Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Hut.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Cardinals get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, But when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
The ball's... Oh, he lost the football. Oh, look at this. He gets it back. And the Commanders pick this one up.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Commanders facing 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion.
Dragon 60.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Mustang 19. Bronco. Warrior 70. Ready.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie out of UCLA has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
It is cut left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Let's go.
Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throw complete to Warren. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Alert, 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 alert. Up. Done.
Mayfield now from the gun. Taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hurry. Regular. Pistol. Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Now Mayfield. Gets himself... Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, they like to say about sports, it's 90% mental. Well, right now with this runner, after 3 fumbles, it's 100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
19 Lions. Go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Daniels on 1st down. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
70 range, 18 rattle, 18 rattle. Check go.
Second down and 10. Daniels. That's Gesicki. He's got it. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They've got a man in motion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Again, Daniels to the air. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go, set.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
First down, here's Baker. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Keys. Point it right. Real. Alert. What's up?
Mayfield on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Brought in close to the 8. And in for the Arizona touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Panther 11. Let's go now. Hey, check that. Street.
Looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That one's complete to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the gun, Edwards-Helaire gets it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 13. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Justin Reed with the tackle. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Let's go. Take go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Throw left side, complete. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. And they send a man in motion. Robinson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Go, Chap. Go, Chap.
Running with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Up, up. Good. Watch out.
Baker now from the gun. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Regular.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. That's complete to Wilson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And what will they dial up on third and short? They'll run with Warren. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. This is the end of the third. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, second and 9. Wilson's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hey, alert! King!
First and 10, here's Mayfield. And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals take a fourth-quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3.
Commanders 14.
Reed now to kick this one away. Atwell now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, first and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Working quickly here. A toss now to Robinson. And he's able to drive up past the 40. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up third and 4.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready?
He's back to throw. Taken in by Pierce. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders trail by a field goal. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Lion.
Here's another carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hurt, hurt.
Now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. A give up the gut to Edwards-Helaire. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Trying down the middle with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
Okay, ready?
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Go! Ready, ready?
Here he is to throw. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Check smash, check smash. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Go.
Setting up to pass. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
17.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good. Real. Alert, 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 alert. Done.
He'll look to throw it. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders.